everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So for today's video, I have some really bomb recommendation for you guys. These are some new makeup that I just got recently. Some I have been testing out for a while, some I have just used like very recently, but I am just impressed with all these products. I really have been using them. I'm loving them currently. And yeah, so in today's video I just decided to use some makeup and show it to you guys what's new. Let's get into the video now. Also, if you are someone who's new to my channel, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it here. I hope you like the vibe. I hope you like the content. I mostly post about affordable content on this channel, so if that's the content you want to watch, you can hit the subscribe button, along with that the notification bell as well. So let's get into the video now. Before starting the video, I do want to say that some of these products are extremely affordable and some not so affordable. Like, it's not high end by any means, but they are moderately priced. So first we have this sunscreen from Alps Goodness. Now you are going to see me test out a lot of different sunscreen, because I am actually testing out a lot of different sunscreen off camera as well. I want to do a full-on sunscreen video testing different sunscreen as much as I can. So I'm testing out few different sunscreens from here and there. So this is the Alps Goodness sunscreen. Now why I got this sunscreen is, first of all, it says for normal to dry skin. I have dry skin and I'm immediately drawn towards sunscreen that says dry skin. Now the second thing I got this one for is because of the ingredients. This has amazing ingredients in here. It has aloe vera in it, it has cica in it. Cica is a really good ingredient, especially used in Korean beauty, skincare products. So that's why I got it. And it has an ingredient allantoin. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this word, but yeah, it has that ingredient as well. I don't know what that ingredient does, but yeah, it has it. And this actually contains a little bit of fragrance. I am someone, I don't mind a little bit of fragrance here and there in my skincare products, so that's why I got this. Now first of all, I do have to say this is extremely moisturizing on my skin, like extremely moisturizing. I will not be able to wear this during extreme humid weathers. Right now it's fine for me, and if I'm wearing this I can skip my morning moisturizer as well, because it is that hydrating and moisturizing and glowy and dewy and all of that. It does not leave a white cast. It gives me no peeling under makeup. That is a really major point I look for in sunscreens, because you guys know I wear makeup every single day, so I want a product that does not peel under makeup or does not look patchy under makeup or does not make my makeup look bad in any way. A lot of the sunscreen tend to do that sometimes. With this one I noticed that it's quite good. So yeah, I really do like it. You guys saw me apply this and how dewy my skin looked after applying this. So if I'm applying this, I don't even need to go in with a hydrating primer or anything. This does the job so well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using this more in the future. Definitely not during the months of June and July, but yeah, obviously these months I am going to use this continuously. So the next product I got here is actually the opposite of this sunscreen. It is a mattifying primer. It's a balm primer by Sugar. Now this retails for 1,100, I think so. It's a little bit on the expensive side, I know that. It's the metal priming balm. So first of all, let me tell you guys about the consistency of this balm. So this feels like wax on my skin. Honestly, it does feel like candle wax. I'm applying a candle wax on my skin. So first when I saw this, I was like, oh, what is this product? Is it going to work for my skin? Is it going to, just stay on top of my skin? At least that's what I thought after looking at the texture. But I have been using this, and I do have to say, you can see it in the video clip itself that it mattifies the skin. Like, there is no way you're going to get any sort of shine in your face after using this, because it is mattifying. When they said that this is going to mattify your skin, they are not kidding. So this one, as you guys saw me apply the sunscreen, it left me with such a nice dewy kind of a skin. But after applying the Sugar primer, all the dew, all the glow, it kind of went away and my face looked completely matte, and not in a bad way, but in a very like a soft matte effect. I also have to say that this gave me a little bit of the blurring effect as well. Although, is it a primer that I'm going to use every single day? I don't think so. I am someone, you guys know, I love to look a little bit more on the glowy side. This one does not make your makeup look glowy. Even if you put on a really glowy foundation, your makeup is not going to look glowy. So just keep that in mind when you're going to purchase this. Although I do have to say, does it justify the high price tag? I think it absolutely does, because right now in the summertime, even I am looking for products that is going to mattify my skin a little bit at least, especially in the hot humid weathers like in August and July. I always say August and July because it's the worst when it comes to humidity. It's the worst during those months. So I know that I will be using this primer during those months, because I honestly want a mattifying primer for those humid months, and it does blur out your imperfection as well. You can see that on the clip. Like, I was shocked after applying this. I was like, wow, this mattifies, at the same time it blurs and it smooths as well. So yeah, I do think that if you have oily skin, if you are someone who have a little bit of texture, pores, you want a really nice blurring primer, then I do think that you're going to love this, and you can invest in this primer. The next product I have here is from NYB. Now this is actually a sponge, a makeup sponge that I got from NYB. Now a lot of you guys always ask me to for sponge recommendation, beauty sponge recommendation, and I got this from NYB, and it retails for 200 and something rupees, I think so, under 300. This one is extremely soft, like it's a very, very soft and squishy. That is a very good sign of a good sponge, by the way. If it's extremely squishy and soft, that means that it's going to blend your foundation really nicely, and it definitely does. I loved how it blended my foundation. I love how it blended my concealer, and it has this amazing shape to it as well, where you can carve out your cheekbones with powder if you want to. I normally don't do that, for a day-to-day basis, but you totally can. I love the shape of this sponge as well. It's easy to apply your foundation with it. So for me, I do think that this is completely worth spending your money on. And if you want a really good sponge, I do think that you can check this one out. I have tried the NYB sponge before, the purple one, I think so. Yeah, it wasn't that good. It was a little bit on the stiff side, but with this one I noticed that they made it very much soft and squishy, which is really good. So I absolutely did like it, and I think that you guys can totally check this one out. So the next product I have here is NYB Blush again. So this is in the shade, it's a little bit a different shade. You guys know I am loving the NYB Blush in the shade Joyful, I think so. Joyful Brown. But this time I wanted to get a pink. First of all, when I looked at the website and when I ordered the blush, it wasn't like like kind of a light pink. It was like a little bit on the deeper side. The pink that they showed on the website, it was a little bit on the deeper side. But when I got this blush, I was like, oh my god, it's extremely baby pink. I don't know if it's going to show up on my skin, because it's very, very on the light side, I would say. Yeah, so this is almost like a peachy pink sort of a color, and it would suit a lot of fair skin tone people. But with my medium skin tone, I was a little bit skeptical. But when I tried to blend this into my skin, I noticed that it gave me such a nice soft baby pink cheeks that I loved it so much. It's very subtle, the color, the pigmentation, everything is very subtle, but I love the color. It's very, very natural on my skin tone. So yeah, this blush, definitely, you guys know my thoughts on this blush. I absolutely do love it. The shade of this one is also really, really good. I do see myself using this on a day-to-day basis, I would say. So another blush I tested out here is from Mars. Now this Mars blush, first of all, look at the packaging. I have some thoughts on this blush. First of all, this isn't launched on like official Mars website. I just saw this on Amazon and I got it. I don't know why, Mars launches some products on Amazon and not on their website, and some products are being launched on the website but not on Amazon. I really don't know what's going on, with the whole launch thing. But anyway, I saw this blush and I just immediately got it. First of all, I'll show you guys a picture of what I ordered versus what I got. It's not the same, you guys. It's not the same. The shade that this showed on Amazon is completely different than the shade I got here. Like completely different. The shade that I saw on Amazon was very unique. It had a little bit on the purple kind of a tone to it, the blush. I mean, This one, it's nowhere near something that represents the purple color. So yeah, when I got this, I was like kind of disappointed, but once I put this on my face, I was impressed. I loved the shade. First of all, when you see this, you are like, it's not a unique shade, and I know that. But when I tried to mix both the shades together and put this on my face, I noticed that this made my blush, and like this made my skin look so youthful. At the same time, I love this color. I never thought I was going to love just the generic pink shade, but the light pink shade is so nice and so soft that it gives a very, how it's a very nice, kind of like a very nice girly vibe. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you guys understand that it gives me very nice, soft, kind of a soft girl effect kind of a vibe. Wow, I'm really bad at explaining, It's so it gives me very soft girl type of an effect, I would say. So yeah, I really do like the blush shade now that I have it, but is it the same as they showed on the picture? Totally not. The formula is okay. It's not something quite unique, but I love the shade so much that I will definitely be using it so much in the summertime because it just gives me very nice soft vibes to my makeup. So yeah, I do really like it. So the next product I have here is actually my current favorite. It's my baby. Okay, like this I cannot put down this palette. This is all I ever wanted and I got it. I saw this on Amazon. I immediately bought it and I am just in love with this product. So this is the Daily Life Forever 52. It is the period, like a eyeshadow palette, but it's not a normal eyeshadow palette. It contains 10 amazing shimmer, high pigment foiled shimmer shadows. I love it because it's not like a typical shimmer shadows, okay? This has high shine to it, high amount of pigmentation, one swipe pigment. It looks very beautiful on your lids. It's somewhat like the ColourPop eyeshadows that I always talk about that we don't get here in India, but it comes in a palette. Now this one actually retails for I think around like 2,000 rupees. I know it's a lot, but when you break down the price, 10 shadows for 2,000 rupees, it's almost 200 for an eyeshadow, right? Like, yeah, it's 200 for one single eyeshadow. So I just think that that's quite affordable. Although, here's something that I would like to say. If you are someone who doesn't use that much of shimmer shadows, then I don't think so this palette will be, beneficial for you. I know that when I see this palette, I know that I'm going to use almost all the shades. In some eye look or the other, I know that I'm going to use all these shades. Today, I used the shade Lilac and Skyline, and I absolutely love the shine that this gave to my eyes. The quality of the shadow is 10 on 10. The shades here, 10 on 10. I love the palette so much. It definitely feels so much like luxurious and high-end. Although you're spending 2,000 rupees on this palette, I think it's totally worth spending your money on. You're going to love, the quality of these shadows, and I just think that in the longer run, if you see, I do think that the palette is affordable, I would say, because if you break down the price, I mean 200 for one shadow that is this high intensity pigmented and high shine, I just think that it's worth the money. Anyway, the last product recommendation I have here is something that is quite affordable. So this is the Kajal from Blue Heaven, and this is in the shade Green Queen. So this is kind of like a very nice aqua color. I got this for 100 rupees only, and when I swatched this on my hands, I was like, whoa, that is creamy, that is pigmented. I did not think it was going to give me this amount of pigmentation, but this is so good, you guys. I applied it like, just like my normal regular eyeliner that I love to do with kajals or koals. I absolutely love the formula, although I do have to say it's very creamy, but once it sets down, it sets down. Like, it's not going to budge, it's not going to, smudge, and it's going to stay in place. So yeah, I really love that because you do get some time to work with this eyeliner, and after that, it just sets really nicely. So yeah, for the price, I'm so impressed with the quality of this eyeliner. I'm always kind of impressed by Blue Heaven makeup because they're so affordable, but the quality has been really good. They're stepping up with the quality and I am loving it. So definitely this eyeliner was totally, really impressed with it. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Let me know which one was your favorite makeup product that I showed in the video. Mine, definitely, if I have to choose only one thing from this entire recommendation thing, it's going to be the palette. For me, it's going to be the palette. I cannot put this palette down. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.